because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniac. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to Ending by Television. We are in episode 96. We will be talking about the dangerous job of being a rapper. My name is Weepy.
Troy Everett.
DJ Drumtastic, y'all.
Yeah, thank you for
Dangerous
joining.
job.
Thanks for tuning in.
The dangerous job being a rapper.
Rapper.
But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, who we got out there? Who we got out there?
Good evening, Sheena. Sheena Lowry Brown is in the house.
Yeah, I want to say that I want to say happy birthday to my loving wife, and her birthday is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Years old.
Happy birthday, Tina. Happy birthday. So what's going on out there? Who else we got?
Yeah, thank you for coming in, say.
Of course.
Good man. Thank you.
Thanks for joining in. We appreciate you. Who else we had? I think I seen we had Cherie. Yep. We had Cherie was in there. How you doing, Cherie? It shows sometimes it show everybody. Sometimes I don't see everybody.
Yeah, sometimes I don't see everybody either.
Yeah, I'm
So
looking.
send out a couple more invites. So go ahead and take it away,
Where we going?
drummer. You gotta talk about the Blacklist and all that other good stuff.
Oh, is that what I'm doing? Okay, so everybody check it out. First of all, we got the merchandise here. Oh, support. It's nice. It's all different kinds. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and post where you can get everything from. You can get everything from t-shirts and hoodies and other merchandise at www.troyeverett.net and click shop. And you can get it all. Whatever you want.
Yeah, we just want to thank everybody. Make sure you share, invite people to the show, and like the show. Go to the YouTube. Make sure you do the same there. So we can get these viewing streams up, so we can share this great information with everybody.
I was about to use your word, but I caught myself. I caught myself about to use your word. But anyway, just hold on a second. Take it away, Troy.
So the Blacklist. What is the Blacklist? The Blacklist is a group that we put together for small business owners and entrepreneurs. If you have a product or service, you could network with other entrepreneurs and small business owners, trade information, sell your products, get clients. There's all kinds of things that are going on in the Blacklist. So make sure you join. And remember, don't just post your stuff on there. Comment on other people's stuff. Give them some, advice. My phone's going off. Give them some advice. Put some things in there that helps some people out. Some information, Yeah, your product also. That's the most important thing. We want people to be able to sell their product and show their stuff, but also support one another. That's the most important thing is to support one another. So make sure you join the Blacklist. Put your sister, your brother, your mother, your grandmother, or whoever has a business. Put them in there, so we can support
Yeah.
each other.
Other.
I also want to say that if anyone want to get on the green room, just make sure you have your camera correction and your light on so I can see where you live.
Let me put that green room link up real quick.
So again, this we didn't put this platform together just so us three on here every week. Last week we had Art on. He gave some really good information on beginning, those who are beginning a garden. Great information. So we want other people to come on, talk about what we're discussing, the topics that we're discussing. You might not even be a rapper or care about rap or even give a shit that these rappers are killing each other. But hey, come on and express that. That would be great to hear.
Exactly.
And we lost drummer. He'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I got Oh shoot! There goes my
What are you eating?
cough drop. It's a cough drop. Cough drop.
Are you hungry? What is
You know what? You know what? I play basketball for the first time in a long time.
okay? So what happened?
Yeah. I made some shots and stuff. Do some 3-pointers. And I realized that I got it. I still got it. But my leg was trying to give out because I've been using it a long time. So you have to learn how to. You have to learn. You have to.
Out.
Yeah, proud you. And my calf was getting tight. And the best thing I did was I'm done. A little bit at a time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Still for 2 days.
I ain't got it. I haven't had it for a long time.
I played up north, Sharif.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Played up north, with Uncle Tony's grandson and Jace and Steve. They
Okay.
lived downstairs from me on Logan.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And me and Uncle Tony's grandson beat him and Jace.
Oh, he must have found out.
He said he fouled out.
He must have found out.
Yeah, he fouled. But look, Uncle Tony's grandson, Buddy, he made most of the baskets.
Wow.
Yeah, I was setting him up, and he only like 7.
Wow. That's just a,
He was putting it on Jace. Sorry, Jace. He was putting it on Jace's birthday.
oh. That's all right. That's all right.
Him up, bounce pass, he'd catch it, dribble. I was like, shoot it quick, buddy. Shoot it quick. Anyway, y'all, we just wasting time, just messing around. Let me see if I got something else to talk about. Okay, look. Has anybody seen this thing about Miss Britney Spears talking about the number 1 pick security guard smacked her or something? She tried to make it seem like something, but when you read deeper into it, Britney was grabbing buttocks, and when they reached to knock her hand off, she smacked herself. At least that what one site said.
Yeah.
Is Britney doing some Emmett Till something?
Brittany's a basket case. Brittany is crazy. She's plumb crazy.
Britney.
Yeah,
Britney Spears.
Britney.
Yeah. So the number 1 draft pick for the San Antonio Spurs. I can't pronounce his last name, but Victor. They were walking somewhere in Vegas, and she was behind him, and she was trying to get an autograph. So they say she was reaching for his shoulder, and the security guard caught her and slapped her hand away, and her hand slapped herself. She slapped herself in the face.
Oh wow.
Sorry, Britney.
Yeah. All that is, who cares? Who cares?
Britney.
Britney's she's. I probably would have slapped her hand away too. She's crazy. She's cray cray.
Hey, but their security aren't they what they're supposed to do?
Yeah, it's exactly what they're supposed to do.
Isn't that their
Yeah.
job?
That's their job. Let me see if I can bring up something. Let's see, 9 p.m. Let's see, 9 a.m. We're told Vegas police brass will be meeting face to face with Britney this morning to discuss the incident. We got video of them walking through the lobby, going up to her suite. The law enforcement sources tell us that the cops who responded to the incident received security camera footage showing Smith, the bodyguard, pushes Britney's hand away, and then her hand, not Smith, struck her in the face. Cop did not address this. Did not address the velocity of the force of the swing. Law enforcement sources say the man listed on the police report as the one who slapped Britney is Damian Smith, the director of team security for the Spurs. Our sources say it is not being handled as a criminal matter because cops determined Smith was not trying to hurt Britney, but rather defend Victor.
Britney tried. Hey, he tall. Maybe she meant to touch him, but she didn't try to touch his booty. I don't know.
Man, that's crazy. Another news. We talked about it the other day. Cornel West, one of my favorite authors, is running for president. What do you guys think about that? And do you guys even know who Cornel West is? You got to know who Cornel West is. If you don't know who Cornel West is, you've been living under a rock.
Yeah, I see that he's running for president. Well, he's not going to get there, but it's worth a try. Why not?
Yeah, I'd love to see him debate, just in the debate arena, just to hear what he has to say and some of the ideology that comes out of his mouth. What he's been saying on his campaign so far has been pretty A1.
Well, it
I
is.
want to ask him about.
Go ahead.
We should ask him about what should you do with crazy women like Britney Spears.
Okay, Sheena said I'd vote for him. I would have to see who else is running before I say that. They found Trump's cocaine that he left because he left that there.
Wow. Is that right?
Yeah. No, so yeah, they found a baggie of cocaine in the West Wing. The security found a baggie of cocaine in the West Wing. Look, man, how many people in the West Wing do you think is doing cocaine? Honestly. Honestly. Marjorie Taylor Greene is doing some more than cocaine. She's
Crazy.
She's doing mushrooms, cocaine, crack.
She's doing it all.
Wow. Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
Thought about that now, about that. Trump's talking about it's either Joe or Hunter's. I'm like,
man, if Joe did a line of cocaine, his heart would explode. Miss Malloy says she'd vote for a monkey at this point. The same amount will get accomplished. Nothing.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. Nothing. Exactly.
Yes. So we got a website coming up pretty soon. Told you guys it'll be in July. It is now July. We're working on getting the website up. So look forward to having another piece of content or platform where you can reach us at.
Definitely. Here we go. I said it. There we go.
Sharif also said that they passed a law in Michigan. If you get caught holding your phone while you're driving, you're going to jail.
They're going straight to jail.
Get a fine.
It's not jail, it's a ticket or something.
Now you go to jail.
Get a fine.
Don't pass go directly to jail. I bet people will put their phones down then.
Yeah, you're right, because they showed me, maybe just, look, the other day in the car and something, I don't know, it looked like, I'm like, what is that? And when they went past, it was their phone. It was up so high that I didn't know what they had in their hand. It was crazy. Crazy.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, Miss Jones, thank you for joining in.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons all these accidents and road rage. I hate sitting at a light and the light turns green and you know the person is not moving because they're sitting there texting. Because they're sitting there texting right at the light. Yeah. Why are they texting at the light? You're supposed to be paying attention to what you're doing. That pisses me off to the umpth degree. I hate it when people do that. So put your phone down.
Yep.
If you can't multitask.
Yep. They do that when they walking too. But driving, there's a lot of people that's doing that, especially everywhere and downtown. But you know, they're acting like they're using the TBI to find out where they gotta go. But still they do extra, you know.
Sheena says you get a ticket. Oh, so you don't go to jail. They should just put them in jail.
Get a ticket. So many tickets. You go to jail. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Is it going to change everybody's habits? Probably not. We pay too much attention to these phones. Even the distractions while we're on the show. You know, I'm getting text messages and things of that sort. So it's we got to put phones down at least for an hour, 2 hours a day.
Yeah, but if you drive and you ain't driving that far, you know, there's only 15 minutes to 10 minutes. You know, they can't wait till they get on the phone. I don't know why. If somebody beep them, beep. No, just keep driving. You know, it's not like somebody say how come you answer your phone? But it's to have a thing that no texting. I mean, when you're driving. And the person that to be able to see that person is driving.
Yeah. There you go. You should patent that.
Right. Definitely.
That's twice in one episode.
Man, how in the world did that happen?
I don't know. It's transferred. I'm trying to stay away from that word. Period.
But anyway,
I went back.
Go ahead. Anyway, guys, we're talking about the occupational hazards of being a rap star. We're gonna get to that in just a moment. We just shooting the breeze, shucking and jiving, and all those good words right now. So, you guys want to talk about? Type it on in. Actually, come on the show. Like Troy said, we didn't do this platform for what, Troy? You to listen to
us three idiots.
Us three idiots. I'm going to put up the link. Come on. And talk about it. We can discuss this. We can discuss that. We can start something. Whatever you want to do. This is a platform to talk about whatever you like to. If you got something that you would like us to talk about, say next week or the week after that, or you want somebody who wants to come on the show, we also have to do our Blacklist review again.
Yes.
Good. And I have some people who've already asked about it. When are we going to do it again? So I have a few who can come on and talk about their business. Michigan, Florida, Georgia, all over. Hey, numero uno.
Hey,
thank you for joining in.
Thank you for joining in. Really appreciate it.
Christy Pope.
Hey, Ms. Pope. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for joining in.
So we're talking about the occupational hazard of being a rap star for the new people that came in. Right now, we're just shucking and jiving and shooting the breeze and talking about whatever. How was your week, y'all? How was your fourth? That's what we need. How was your fourth? Even though
I didn't do nothing either.
Yeah.
for me, I don't know what that they mean.
Yep.
I mean,
I had a good
I
time.
don't know.
Time with the family.
So it's a tradition to celebrate the 4th of July, right? It's a it's a celebration. It's when this country earned its independence. But a lot of African Americans, Native Americans are like, "Hey, we weren't free. We weren't free. The country got its independence, but we were still in shackles and chains during this time." So I say when Juneteenth becomes just as important as 4th of July and we can celebrate them both equally, I think that would be great. I didn't do anything. I told my wife now we cooked steak and we watched Run Rabbit Run on Netflix, a horror flick.
Run, rabbit, run.
We missed you too, London.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, spoiler alert. If you have Netflix and you like horror movies, do not watch Run Rabbit Run. It was the stupidest horror movie ever created in the history of horror movies. Netflix should be ashamed of themselves for even putting that bullshit out. I wasted 2 hours of my life watching this movie. Don't do it.
Wow.
Lachey says just another day.
This what it was, Troy?
I mean, it wasn't just that it was. You're like, okay, where's this gonna go? And you're like, this is stupid. This is just stupid. Christine says my 4th was great, even though I miss my hubby.
Aww.
Oh, amazing. Family at the park. Then E gave us a phenomenal fireworks show. Good.
All right. Yeah, so I seen a lot of stuff. Let me tell you, I seen a few things like, let me see. They showed a fire in somebody's garage. I guess they lit off something and it shot in the garage, and it was just boom, 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 and then the garage caught on fire. I seen a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
Video where somebody threw something at a guy in his car
Yep.
and threw it in the car, and it boom, and he
Yeah.
was in the car.
Wow.
The way he flipped it. Yeah. And been right in the car.
Using fireworks now like as weapons. I seen one car driving down the street and using it, shooting at people. People was running. So now you can buy fireworks everywhere now.
Yeah, we used to do that. We used to one of us, some of us would be on one end of the street, the other would be on the other end of the street, and we Roman candle each other, bottle rockets. We used to do all that stuff.
See, look, Chrissy said she just watched both of those videos, and it's crazy. Like,
Wow.
I thought we were supposed to enjoy the fireworks, not use them as weapons. But I guess in today's society, that's why a lot of places you can't get fireworks.
Well, it also has the justin on it too, and some people put it in the wrong way. Then it goes toward the people.
Supposed to go
Yes.
up.
We're going up.
But all these
Rule
videos going up, they just shot up. If you handle them wrong or something happens with the tip, gets smashed,
Right.
Yeah, they are dangerous.
Right.
They're basically bombs.
basically bombs. Say it again.
They're basically bombs.
But it's still better than it was if it had been 3 weeks ago and it was drier, a lot drier. So it was good that it rained.
So you mean to tell me you guys never took a Roman candle and like shot it at a friend or something?
No.
You guys are boring.
I remember.
When I was young, my dad would get the fireworks, but when I got older, I never, 17, 18, I didn't get no fireworks.
I played with fireworks a lot, but you know what? It was one time that I was holding the firecrackers and stuff, and they were trying to light it for me, and I'm young, so I had to watch it. So I'm like, they not working. So I looked over and the fire was coming down. So I tried to throw it and it popped my thumb. And you talking about, hey, for a whole week.
Yeah.
If that happened to me, a firecracker popped in my hand. It was like,
Yeah, right.
I was like, and I wasn't supposed to be lighting them, so I couldn't show nobody. But
She says she had. Say says she shot Roman candles at people. She grew up with male cousins. See, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody understand what I'm talking about. Bottle rocket fights and Roman candle fights.
Dynamite!
Throwing smoke bombs to cover your tracks.
you are something else. You are something else,
It's mischievous.
man. You are, man. Really, that don't make no sense.
Well, back then it didn't make no sense. It was fun though.
All my life I had to fight.
You ain't nothing.
Sparkler fights. No, see, we were so broke we didn't have the bottle rockets back then. So what we would do is take duct tape and take a whole box of sparklers and duct tape the sparklers, right? Really tight. So the whole pack was there. And you light the bottom and those things would take off. Like a bottle rocket.
The sparklers?
Yeah.
Are you serious? That
Yep.
is real ghetto. That's a good story. I'm gonna have to give it up for that. Because I would never thought that. The sparklers, you just be all, flinging them around. And that was like, that was, I don't understand how we thought that was exciting. That wasn't exciting.
No.
You like those, Shabby?
The factory one? Yeah, for 30 days, for 30 days. But after that, you get bored of them. And you like, man, forget that. I want to get something better, louder.
That was just, you almost get burned out.
Man.
Yeah, those sparklers are dangerous. We used to light them and throw them in the lake because they keep going if you throw them in the lake. Once you get them lit, throw them in the lake. They don't go out. Be in the lake, in the water, still sparkling.
So you're responsible for all that stuff in the lake, huh?
Yeah, it was terrible. I see what it does.
That don't make no sense. Okay, so Troy,
Yes.
I guess what we're gonna do right about now is
Okay. Occupational hazards of being a rap star. So what we're talking about is all these different murders that are happening in the rap scene. We want to get everybody's comment on it.
not
And
just
what-
murders, just the whole thing from murders to how they're passing away from drugs and weed and pills and going to jail. It's like that. It's like, I don't know. I guess it's like how it's another gang or something. That's how they show it. You get
Yeah.
you either die or go to jail.
And we always talk about, bad things that have happened to our people in our culture.
Exactly.
But this is something within our culture that's happening. Now we've had a generation. So back in the when rap first started, there was violence, there was misogyny, right? But everybody was a drug dealer. So there was parts of our hip hop generation that wasn't good, but it was also more artistic than what I think it is now. Now, this is just my opinion. If I want to know what's happening in LA, I'd listen to, MC8. I listen to NWA. I listen to Ice Cube. So I know what's going on in LA, what's happening in LA, in the communities in LA. If I wanted to hear something, was happening in New York, we'd listen to, Boogie Down Productions. They were basically telling stories of what happened or what's happening in the inner city. But yeah, there was violence in it because there was violence in the inner city. But even when it came to rap beefs, Kumo D didn't shoot LL Cool J,
Nope.
right?
Talked about it.
Yep. After that, that's when they started the battle rap, and people some people take it personal. The ones that take it personal, they can really survive and rapping. But rap is very dangerous. It all depends on how you perform with it. If I was like talking about somebody, you get a drawback and then feedback, then y'all can twist it or y'all have beef, and it be worse than what it is.
But it also could be, you think about a Jam Master Jay or somebody like that, who somebody just walked in, boom, boom, shot him. We don't know what they were into in the streets as well. So there's a lot of different things that you don't know if it was somebody that was jealous.
Yeah.
That just, hey, I don't like him because he didn't help me. So
Yep.
a lot that comes with it. You're already in a community where it's a lot of negativity, and you still in the community, and people feel like you got to help the whole community. And
Yep.
it's a lot.
Yep.
What should we say? Everybody want to be thugs and gangsters.
Yeah, well, it's glorified in our culture. It's glorified. The gang mentality is glorified. I mean, you look at the guy named Young Thug, right? How many people look up to the kid Young Thug, who's in jail on RICO conspiracy, could possibly murder.
But here's the
But
thing:
Yep.
saying young thug, and he's supposed to be a thug, but if you look at him, you're like, this dude has a purse. In no way is he a thug. He's just a guy with some money and some popularity who people gonna listen to like an AI robot.
right, yeah, but still, again, he's his right hand man. His name is Gunna.
Yeah, gonna, and he's out.
Yeah.
He's out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
also, yeah, look, it's also rap is also dangerous because if your boy go to jail, somebody gonna tell on you. That's what's been happening. There's somebody
Oh,
who they get the roll on you somehow.
You know what? That's like sweet. That's sweet stuff. But really, rap is supposed to be about being trying to work your way up to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? But rappers right now are just rappers. But when you work up your way to artists, you got a different type of surrounding. And not only that, they got the money to get a security guard. You know, all depends on how they carry themselves, how people got style. They want to show off the necklace and stuff. So when they show the necklace and stuff, you can't just walk around by yourself. You know, in the hood or anywhere, you can't just walk by yourself. But if you, some people will walk by themselves. All depends on how much respect they get. But when you go to different towns and stuff, they bring their boys in. Sometimes they draw more problems when other people trying to get a hold of one person over some beef, But it's supposed to be rapping is supposed to be about how to move the crowd. Grab the mic, move the crowd. It's not about talking about what they doing over there, you know. But everything's changed. These things.
yeah, everything's changed, and I think it's because it's gone so corporate that look, these young kids, they get so many followers within their within their area that they're worth a lot of money, and they're also a liability to the companies, right? They're a liability because you know whatever they do could possibly ruin the record label or ruin the career. So what's really happening is they're signing these kids to crazy amounts of money, upfront money, right? They're still in a 360 deal. Let's not get it screwed up. They're still in the 360 deal. So they give them all this money up front. They give them the chains. They give them the lifestyle that they want. They get now their views go through the roof because they're flashing money. They're flashing guns. They're in Bahrain or somewhere, And then what happens to them? They go number one, they go platinum, they get big. And then what happens after that? Somebody kills them. Look at Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke was an up and coming artist. Was really I enjoyed Pop Smoke's music. I really did. But he was up and coming artist. Where are the royalties for that? Where's the royalties for those records that are going to be spent once he's dead?
Yeah.
Record labels got them.
They got him.
So same thing I think happened to Prince and Michael Jackson. You might think I'm crazy.
No,
but they're worth more dead than they are alive.
and you know
Prince
what?
has got a whole archive of songs that haven't even been released.
Another thing is this: they both have recently 100% received all their masters, and then next thing
Catalog.
you know, boom, Michael dies from whatever they say, and Prince mysteriously dies. So then what happens with it? And they go
Yeah, it goes,
in court.
it's going to court unless they have a will or whatever. All that goes into escrow. Somebody's going to get that money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of royalty money. That's a lot. You could repress his albums and get paid for it. Remaster them. Get the sample. People are going to sample Michael's stuff. People are going to sample Prince's stuff. Somebody's going to get a piece of that money.
Yep.
And the same things happen to these young kids. What was the one guy that died over overdose that was on Eminem's Juice WRLD. Yeah, Juice WRLD. That kid has a huge following, or had a huge following, and now he OD'd and he's gone, and his album didn't even drop, so he didn't get to see the fruits of any of that labor.
Nope.
Yep.
Who's getting that money?
Yeah, just like what's the guy name with the X?
Yeah, XX, triple X something.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. All right. But once again, rappers are also glorifying jewelry and
Yep.
money and all that. You know what I say? If you're showing all that, you really don't have it. If you're showing it, you're trying to make everybody think you got it.
But you know, I mean, it's how you flash your cars and stuff. You know, I mean, it's how you flash and how all depends on where you go, where you be at. If anywhere you know not supposed to be over there, that's when you that's the time to get it to Kenny. Why not pay the price for it?
Right. Sheena says it's so sad. I'm pretty disappointed. I'm praying for the culture. Some have been misled and haven't learned to be unique and operate in their own gifts. Right. The rappers glorify drugs, sex, guns, and this is what these kids listen to, so they think it's cool. Yeah. The whole message is a message of destruction, and it's getting amplified more than it was during our age. You know, you still have rappers out there like Mos Def, Talib Kweli. You've got some really good conscious rappers out there, but you don't hear them. They're not on the mainstream, and they're not going to pump that because it's not a culture that the powers that be that want out there.
Nope. That's why they show all the negativity. You know, all these little sites where they're interviewing rappers and all that. It's the powers that be. It's the entitled ones, and they just push it out, and we follow it.
Yeah.
Sad how you got all these sites that push negative about the culture all day, and you actually get people on there arguing all day, arguing over stuff like it doesn't make any. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It is terrible.
And there's a lot of rappers out there that are just absolutely amazing, and you don't hear them. We were listening to Simba just before we came on, and he said, what did he say? You niggas on the what did he say? You niggas on the street kill more.
Yeah. Wait.
Kill more. How did it go?
The cops.
Oh, you niggas on the block kill more niggas than cops was one of the lines he had.
Something
which
like
is absolutely true. And what he says, Future. Okay, yeah, Future is terrible. Future is the worst rapper ever. He, for sure, glorifies drugs.
I don't even
Yeah,
call him a rapper.
Yeah.
He's a rap singer.
yeah.
Now,
You think about that though, man. I don't think Future. I don't think there would be no Future if there was no Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was the one that started this the
Uh-huh.
drug culture. Lil Wayne is the one that started the drug culture. All of these little yachties, little this, little that, little baby, they're all following Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne started that drug culture.
yeah, he started the drug culture. He did.
It all boils down to the slave mentality. We're doing exactly what white man wants us to do, kill each other.
Okay.
Facts, sis.
That is true.
Yes, Lil Wayne, Birdman, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see from the generations, like our generation was the golden era. Uh, and it was, we can't say that it was all good or positive, but at least it was original, right? It was original. You had to be able to write. You had to at least be able to put a sentence together to be able to tell a story.
Yeah. Um, a lot of them that are real good artists, they will say stuff will make people figure out exactly what they're really talking about.
Yeah.
No. But,
I think there's no more thought provoking. Like the stuff I listen to is different than a lot of people listen to. Like what's his name? The best album out right now is what's his name?
Killer Mike.
Killer Mike.
who that?
I sent you that, didn't I? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Who that?
He's got songs that get everywhere, songs that touch you, thought provoking. He still got some of them songs where he is, but every song right here, you gonna think, and they don't want us to think. So that's why
Yeah,
they put that out there. But that album
Who,
is
who
that,
that one was that?
Killer Mike.
like every song on there, you can put it on and let it play. He's got a song talking about his mama. He's got a song about. I listen to that all day, every day. I just push play and be
Yeah.
jamming.
Yeah, I've been on Killer Mike. Matter of fact, he doesn't live too far from where you're at, drummer. I used to work with his sister. Yeah, I used to work with his sister. Her name was Smiley. They called her Smiley. She's always smiling. They look exactly the same. She's real slim, nice girl. Her artist was Nico, and at that time we were working with Cy Scott. So I was working with him. I got a chance to meet Mike, but his raps are all right. But if you go online and listen to this man talk,
Right.
if you listen to him talk or give speeches about uh, the black community and what we need to do, he is a leader. He's not a rapper.
No,
This man is a leader. He's a leader of men. He's intelligent. He's very smart. His album is off the chain. I mean, if you go through the Run the Jewels, listen to Run the Jewels albums, go back and listen to them, brilliant.
brilliant.
He's not just a rapper; he's a leader. So I challenge any of you people out there watching or rewatching this, go out and look at his talks when he's on a panel. The man is extremely intelligent, extremely wise, and
You know,
we need more of that.
yeah, but that's a lot of we call it poetry. No, they don't do poetry like that. They don't do that like that. But there are some out there that still have poetry in them.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it is.
Artistic art. What is it? Rhythmic artistic poetry, rap.
Like,
Rhythmic rhythmic artistic A, poetry P. That's what rap stands for.
yeah.
Yeah. So, um, it's sad. You know, think about Nipsey Hussle,
Right, man.
and he was on his way to brilliant things, showing people how to buy property. He bought a whole shopping center on the corner in his neighborhood and had it going, and he gets killed in that same shopping center parking lot.
Right. Yeah, and he's another one. That was a huge loss. He was sharing the game. Look, I may have been a gang banger. I may have done this. I may have done that. But hey, this is how you move. This is how you purchase property. This is how you do this. This is how. I mean, he was completely. He didn't have any label. He was independent.
Independent.
He was completely independent.
Yeah, but another one, we call it Tupac. Tupac was another good rapper too, and he would give a good message. And he will, he powerful. He was powerful with him.
Was very. To me, he's the most powerful rapper that we have because he could rap about everything, but he could get really, really political.
Right.
They also have we call it Biggie.
Biggie didn't even get a chance to really do anything. Those first two albums were great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Classics. I mean, we'll be listening to those just like people still listen to the Beatles.
Yep. But I want to say this right here. This person right here was smart. How he do it. You don't have to be a rapper forever. But there are some like most Def. He came out and rap right. Then after that, he started acting. The way to do other things than just be a rapper for the rest of your life.
Right. Yeah, he's an entertainer. Yeah, Mos Def was an entertainer. I mean, but a lot of people didn't know Mos Def went to a artistic school.
Yes, he did.
He was being educated on the arts. He wasn't just some street kid. He went to Tupac also. Don't forget, he went to Juilliard. Tupac went to Juilliard. He was educated in the arts, period. If you go back and read the research, he wasn't some thug off the street. His mother made sure he went to the best school, art school in New York. Right. That's where him and Jada Pinkett met. They were going to Juilliard. I believe it was Juilliard. It was an art school. And so he was educated on poetry and books and staging and plays and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff, most of these guys were very educated, but you don't hear that part about it. Yeah, one of my favorite songs, Sheena says, was Dear Mama. That was pure poetry.
Man, what?
Great. Now they call that the ones that have a lot of violence, a lot of them called the drill music. Yeah.
Terrible. Just talking about drill music is killing music.
Yeah.
It's the beat, they're rocking off the beat. Also, you really can't understand what none of them are saying.
I give it to them. I give it to them with the beat. I give it to them with the beat. But if I the words, I don't know what they're saying in the words.
It's the same beat. It's all the same. The drums are all the same. The only thing changes is like the bass lines and all that, but it's still the same.
Melody.
It never changes. But that's the music. It doesn't take much anymore to excite these kids on a sound.
No, because you don't have real music anymore. You don't have like when Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak came together. That's talk about music. That's good music. They spent a year in there honing different sounds and their instruments and their breaks and you can tell.
But he's the artist.
Yeah, but so you can't say that hip hop is not an art. They're supposed to be artists too. It's just it's manufactured. It's not what it used to be. It's not original. Man, could you think back in the day? Everybody was different. You had Busta Rhymes. Come on, you had Busta Rhymes. Then you had Biggie. Then you had Tupac. All of them were different.
Yep. And Ludacris.
Yeah, Ludacris.
Well,
after the show tonight, I'm going to listen to Tupac Dear Mama about 3 times.
Oh, that's exactly. Yeah, but like Troy was saying, it was different. Nowadays, everybody sounds alike. You got the Migos came out. Now everybody sounds like them. Future to me sounds like them. Young Thug to me sounds like them. They all fit in a box together, and
Right.
nobody. It's a few that come out that change, but the ones that come out that are different, they never play them.
Then we'll get enough pop.
No, they hide them because they don't sound like and rap like what the record labels want. They sign the
Right.
negative rap. They sign the ones that are talking crazy, talking about their booties. Look at all the women now. Every single female rapper, if they're not talking about their
Female rapper.
titties and all that stuff, you don't hear about it.
Yeah, and it's like look at Childish Gambino. I think he's got some of the greatest music ever made when it comes to hip hop. Tyler the Creator. I really didn't like Tyler the Creator because of the sound. The sound was, but he came out with another album that says I can really rap. He can really rap. Let's just say, drummer.
Okay. Whoever
Don't put Young Thug in that. He said they all sound like him.
Well, whoever they sound like, they all sound like each other.
Well, they everybody got a different voice, but but do they use auto tune?
They use autotune. All of them use autotune. They all sound the same. Young. Yeah,
That's how they sound. Tell me I'm lying.
and I'm sorry, Corey, that you're a Young Thug fan. That's just that's. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. Let me give Corey something. Here's Corey. Here we go. This is for Corey. I'm sorry, Corey. But yeah.
Garbage. Straight trash. Straight trash. Garbage. Garbage. And the only reason they like them is because they keep pumping that stuff. It's in rotation, and you hear it all the time. It's not like Corey, you were brainwashed to like this garbage. I'm sorry. That's it. If you're in Atlanta, that's all they're going to play is Young Thug, and they play it over and over and over again. It's not like you really got a choice to listen to anything else other than Young Thug. If it's not Young Thug, it's what are those guys? Migos. You're not listening to Migos, and you're listening to what's the girl's name? Mulatto. It's all in rotation in your area, especially in the inner city, whether you're in Atlanta or you're somewhere. You're indoctrinated to the garbage.
The new girl is Glorilla.
Welcome to the garbage pit.
The new girl is Glorilla, and she's like, so now all the girls are competing in this. You notice the girls make songs together. But
none of them want to get on the track with Rhapsody. Why is that?
No, they don't want to get on the track with Rhapsody. They don't want to be on the track with none of these females because Rhapsody is so good. She would never get on the track with them because they wouldn't be able to rap about what she raps about. It's thought-provoking. You have to think about it. You rewind it back to hear like, wow, did you hear what she said? But these other girls, everybody knows. You know what? I honestly sat the other day and just was messing around and made up a little rap song with my grandson, just playing. And it was like, see how easy that is to just shuck and jive and make something that you don't even have to think about or write down. You could just come up with it. If anybody say they write and they rap like they rap today, they ain't write that. They just got in there and tried something out and said, "Ooh, keep that," and filled it in.
Yeah, Joyner Lucas just came out with a new song.
Whoa!
These are Joyner Lucas just came out with a new song, and it is dope. You didn't hear that one, drummer? You heard that one?
Whoa! Whatever he comes out with is whoa! They don't even play him. Joyner Lucas will make you go, let me rewind that back again. Joyner Lucas is incredible.
And to prove my point, what's that one? The young kid. No, we'll get kicked off.
He ain't cussing, is he?
No, he's not cussing, but we don't have the rights to play it.
You're right.
J. Cole came out with a song with what's that other kid's name? J. Cole, that new song with J. Cole.
I don't like the other kid.
It's not, but it's not J. Cole's song. It's the other kid's song. But it wouldn't have
you know,
blown. It wouldn't have blown like it did if J. Cole wasn't on that track.
because the other guy's terrible. What's his name?
Oh, you know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
His new song is awesome, and you like, and you go, what is the name of the song? Hold on, I gotta find it. I gotta at least find the name of it because I listened to it and I'm like, this guy is incredible,
Yeah.
incredible. Cornel Lucas, Broski.
Yeah.
Broski. It's about you being like the man, and your best friend really hates you, and you find out he really is not your friend, and it's like, whoa! And he's got another song called. Where's that other song?
It's really thought provoking, and the way it's written. When you get off here, Sharif, go ahead and turn the captions on and read it. It's very artistic. The song, the visuals, he's directed it. It's good. It's very, very good. Now, if I'm gonna watch what's his name again? Young Thug video, I gotta be like, damn, is this dude speaking English? What is he talking about?
Devil's Work. Devil's Work. With Jordan and Lucas, and there's two of them. This two, but part one and part two of Devil's Work is like, wow.
Yeah, extremely good music.
If you want to hear some nice thought-provoking rap with not a lot of cussing, go listen to Joyner Lucas. He made a song, I Want to Be Like Will, where he's saying he wants to be like Will Smith. That song is amazing. I mean, but we don't get a chance to hear this kind of stuff. We get to hear, hi, 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 hi. That's what we get to hear. I don't listen to it. I don't.
Who's the kid with the star in his forehead? Lil Yachty, not Lil Yachty.
Oh, you
21-7.
No, you talking about?
You talking about?
I can't even think of his name. The short dude going around, going around.
Oh,
Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, Lil Uzi Vert. He's top selling right now.
Yeah,
Top selling.
he's the
And he's talking about suicide.
and
He's
that's
talking about suicide.
why he's top selling, because he's talking about suicide. So kids like that, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to go kill themselves.
wow, wow.
What do you say?
You sound like bad porn. Stop. Yes.
That's how rapping sound.
Yes, Young Thug sounds like bad porn. My mama's favorite was Lil Boosie.
Man, it is unbelievable, man. I can't believe it. But you know what? When we were young, they thought our rap was junk. But we was at least talking about something. Even though NWA said F the police, I'm from California. And what they were talking about, you could be walking down the street and they'll say, you got on black, we just seen a robbery around the corner, you did it, throw you down, put you in the car, and take you to jail. And most of the time, there'd be three guys with all black on in the back seat with you. It happened to me twice. So don't tell me that stuff was true. Nowadays, they talk about suicide, they talking about drinking lean, popping pills,
Yeah.
having sex with multiple women. Nick Cannon's out here talking about he won't have 20 babies, so I bet you dudes are out here trying to have a whole bunch of babies. And they're going to be on child support.
Can't pay for near one of them. Yeah, Nick Cannon needs to stop.
We got to get the culture together. We need to have a show like that. What we going to call it? Get the culture together, or the culture, or something.
Yeah, what we need to do is put down some guidelines of what we need to stop doing and what we need to start doing. And one thing we need to stop doing is
No,
advocating for these rappers that put out this garbage.
Man, I can't take it. I can't even turn on the radio because I'm like, oh no. Yes, save our culture. That's a good one, Cherie.
no.
Our culture. And Cherie, when we call it that, you come on the show. You're going to be the fourth member. You're going to be the fourth temptation on that show. Save our culture. And she got a whole bunch to talk about when it comes to the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we ain't got to talk so much. Save our culture. So we do, y'all, the occupational hazards of being a rap star is crazy if you stay underground. You still get your fans, but you don't get millions and millions. But that's the best way to stay. Otherwise, you might die.
But I used to always say that back in the day I used to always say if you can rap without cussing, you good. And you don't have to have all that cussing after word from word.
Will Smith did it and was the first rapper to win a Grammy. Will Smith did it. He was the first rapper to win a Grammy.
With no cussing.
No, Will never cussed.
Never go.
No.
Yeah, because his Gigi would whoop his ass.
Yeah.
That's what he said in his book. He never cussed because his grandmother was listening to the music.
Oh, okay.
So
Eminem
Will never
classic
cussed.
about
Yeah.
that.
I'm zipping
Huh?
up. Yeah.
Eminem had a classic line about that. Will Smith never cussed him. I do. Fem and F you too. Man. Well, it's 9:03. We done slid over into the 9 o'clock hour. Sharif, slide us on out this joint, man.
Yeah. Thank you for watching IdiotBox Television. We'll see you next week in episode 97. Thank you for coming on. Peace.
We're in a lot of trouble because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniac. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.
Hey, there's the way you thinking. It's the way and me hearing it like
Troy, that is how they be sounding though, don't they, Troy?
Like what?
It's so pitiful.